there was, I was holding a brandy glass in my hand, so you could see it visibly shake with ice-cold fury at the suggestion that we start this video game podcast with video game talk. I won't have it, is what I will yell as I dash the brandy glass into the fireplace. And then demand the scullery maid clean it out.
I get that, but I did just stop and count how many video games I did put in the chat this week, and I undoubtedly am not going to speak about all of them, but I did put, I think, 16 video games in the chat this week.
Yeah, that was pretty irresponsible of you.
Yeah, honestly.
How dare I?
reckless.
How dare I have so many opinions about the thing we're ostensibly here for?
The key word is ostensibly. Okay. Right. I rang a little bell to make it official. We are going... Oh, heaven help me. We are going to talk about hang on. I can't get the word out. Laura, you're going to have to...
It's video games. It's video games. Pulverization. We talk about video games.
Oh, yes. That. Yeah. That black mark on society. Yeah, so... Yeah, big week.
It's a big week.
Video games.
Yeah.
Mind's Eye came out.
So
That was a huge week.
Before we talk about, like, actual video games, can I tell you about the worst bit of Summer Games Fest that happened this past week with all the game trailer showcases?
I have a dread feeling I might know what this is about.
So,
please.
IO Interactive announced that they were having their own showcase. And everyone just kind of assumed it was going to be showing off their new James Bond game. The thing that is like, it's a third-person game. It's with a big property. Like, I wonder what they're doing with that. So they announced this whole, like, they got fans to come in person and rented a building and had a whole live show. And here's what they spent 2.5 hours doing. Here is 40 minutes of gameplay of a James Bond Hitman DLC that was already out by the time that the showcase began, hosted by the least energized people I've ever seen on the planet. A 40-minute gameplay segment about Mind's Eye, a game that at the time of that showcase was only 3 days away from release. It was, like, practically about to release.
And if you've played it like I have, then you know how fucking funny that is.
Right. So we've got DLC that's already out, game that's 3 days from release,
and
nothing about
1
James...
point out of 10 in review terms.
No James Bond. The James Bond game was just simply not there. It got a trailer at, like, the PlayStation State of Play. It got a whole little documentary somewhere else, in one of the other things. Nothing in IO's own showcase. And then they played 3 trailers for Mind's Eye back-to-back that were different trailers. 3 consecutive different trailers for Mind's Eye.
The game is shit!
Before eventually ending on a Q&A with Mads Mikkelsen, which might have been interesting, if not for the fact that they had clearly bored like, during the bit where, like, trailers were happening for a minute, they'd clearly, like, off-mic told the audience, if you want to go get a drink, you're welcome to, just make sure you're back in your seats before the Q&A starts. When they cut back to the room, the woman on stage was having to go, everyone who isn't back in their chairs yet, you're gonna want to be back in your chairs. It's time for the exciting thing. And clearly people had been in this room for like 2 hours and nothing of interest had happened and they just fucking left.
Oh my god.
So she's having to, like, try and beg people.
Flashbacks. Like, E3 trauma flashbacks to some of the shit that, like, I had to sit or stand through.
Yeah. She's having to, like, beg them to come back from the bar. And we promise it's interesting. Mads Mikkelsen's in here. It was the most pain. It's been years since I've seen a E3's type showcase this painful.
So was,
it was terrible.
Was Mikkelsen's arrival, like, not announced ahead of time?
I don't think it was made clear in advance.
Yeah, that's got to sting. That's you got
Right.
you got to be the PR person who coordinated that and know that you've got Mad Mickelson waiting in the wings to answer questions. Your big bomb drop. Everyone's going to be so excited, but you booked a preceding 2 hours that was so fucking boring that no one stuck around for your surprise. That is awful.
That is this year's Summer Games Fest summed up for you both. That's the only thing you need to know about. If you want to watch a train wreck, go find that footage. It is fascinating.
Sounds like they need to write an IOU for a good showcase.
Oh. Sorry for interrupting. I needed you needed to know.
Yeah.
Hey, MegaMan X, how are you doing?
Amazing. What's funny is I dropped the joke about Mind's Eye, not knowing any of that.
Nope.
Because I played Mind's Eye just today.
Right.
And
We finished Mega Man 7.
It's bad.
And then move on to Mega Man 8.
Is it the most important game?
Then 9, then 10, then 11, and then X.
I mean, probably, as far as the Mind's Eye
My
development
games list.
Rockstar
In the games section, amazingly.
ruining GTA 6's sales. That's why Rockstar had to pay off all the games journalists to give it bad previews. It's the GTA killer, don't you know?
You know what? They might have a point, because someone might play this and think, you know what, these open world games are fucking shit, and then cancel their pre-order for GTA 6. It might put you off. It is bad. Like, holy fuck. The protagonist is called Jacob, by the way. There's some 2010s generic protagonist name.
Oh. Whoops. Because I can't actually remember what weapon I used. Right, so this is Freeze Man at the top. Freeze Man. Junk Shield. You would think Freeze Man would be would that not make sense? Junk Shields, here we go. There he is, there's a frozen lad. You know, just hold me there right next to you, why don't you? That'd be brilliant. Wink. Alright, the next one. Flashman, who... Freeze Cracker or Scorch Wing. Alright. Is oops. You know what? Okay. Oh, let's use the freeze cracker then. Ow. Give me your health. Alright, who's next? It is Junkman. Oh yeah, he was weak to electricity, wasn't he? I remember now. It was Thunderbolt. It was simple enough. Yoink. Loudman. He was the one I hit first. You're weak to danger wrap. That's just sad. One of these days, I will dodge that attack. But not today, apparently. Ah, he can shoot directly under himself. Don't know what I was expecting. We've not got many danger wraps left, have I? Well, to be fair, I killed him with Mega Buster. Jumping too early, that's the problem. Oh, let's not stand on him. Yeah, let's not stand on him, I say. As I stand on him. Oops. Oops. Why are you blowing that way? Ow. What do you land there for? Dipshit. How dare you hit me? You think you are? Some kind of enemy? Way too early then. What did I land? What? Cloud man, that was just harsh. Whatever. Let's try that again. Do, 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 do. Okay, so still... I get a checkpoint after every boss. That seems broken. I just want to... I actually was trying to start them all again. But with my... E-tank back. Ow. Ow. You're reacting to my movement. And me not. Did it. Alright, who's the next one? That is... Turbo Man. Oh, and I can't cheese it this time! Oh. I have to actually beat him. It makes it like the noise happens too long before he moves. It throws me. Let's say after I find him much easier. Loud Man. Alright, Spring Man. You were weak to wire, weren't you? No, you weren't. You were weak to wire cutters, i.e. slash claw. Ow. Ow. I think this is my first time fighting him. Ow. To be fair, I was actually trying to slide that. I didn't mean to jump. I pressed. Time for a slash. Got him. Shade Man. Shade Man's weak to... Remember. I need to remember what the timing was for this. Not that. I'm gonna try this one again. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Kind of. Oh, don't swerve into him. I keep sliding into him. I clearly need to be sliding away from him. Why is he weak to springs anyway? I thought that was actually going to slide under him then. Did not. If it actually fired the first time I pressed fire half the time, I'd have hit him at least twice more. Close enough. What was burst man? How is he? How is he weak to... Never mind, it's not like I've got any scorch wheel left anyway, but... Are you really weak to... weak to freeze cracker? You're like water. Not freeze cracker, scorch wheel. That. I can't change weapon whilst moving. That seems silly. I'm sure I could in it. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you... I didn't actually press down. Should not have been sliding then. Didn't press down. Stop sliding. What the fuck? Whew. That was stressful. I've got no idea which weapons I need to... No idea. Freeze. That. Okay. What the fuck? Why would I not be? Why would I not be? left and right to switch out of the adapt. Let's try Thunderbolt. It seemed reasonably effective. I'm just impatiently trying to skip past this. It ain't skipping. Oh, now you slide. Ow! I wasn't meant to jump that side. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to hit with that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Alright, let's... Turns out I actually hate how fire works in this game. I could just go back to a save where I had two of those. I'm gonna try this. I've got no idea how I'm supposed to actually hit him with this. Doesn't even do much damage. For how difficult it is to hit. how difficult they say. I don't think that's worth it. If I start Wily, do I have to do the bosses again? Go for this. Go for this. Just because it's possibly easier to hit that. Yeet. Come on, Wowie. Come on, Dr. Wowie. You know what? Back with more health. And I can actually refill. That's quite difficult. I guess it's not. Time it. Ow. I guess it's counterintuitive that the feet landing on you doesn't actually hurt. Let's try the freeze cracker. Ding, ding. This sounds like a very MegaMan X2 theme. That did a lot of damage. Please I come back. Oh, let's try the same thing again, but this time with less health. Yeah, well done. But I hate how slow this walking is. Hurry up, you dodgy old bastard. really hard to dodge him and the walkers. Ow. Like that. I had 1 HP left. Come on. Ow. Missed everything I was trying to do. Ow. Ow, fucking hate the fun. I fucking pressed the B button, you little bastards. Apparently you can get out of fire if you, like, mash some buttons. I had no idea. But I inevitably have to try that. I'm gonna get hit again, but... was well timed. It's the fact that they stop partway through makes them really difficult. Another energy? Yep, I've got one. Do-do-do. Ow. Great, I did it. Well done, me. Bugger. This time with no E-tanks. Yay! Fucking press the fucking B button. Never mind then. Fuck off. I'm gonna have a quick pee break before I reattempt Dr. Wily. See you in a minute.
Like, classic shit right there. The performance is bad, like, in terms of, like, well, any of it. It is a technical shit show. Some of the most boring gameplay in one of the most dreary, dismal worlds I've ever seen. Every now and then, I'm inspired to start writing a review very early into my playthrough of a game, just drafting things as they come to me. And I would like to read the first paragraph of my draft, because it explains the sort of pivotal, instigating incident of the plot. A multi-billion-dollar corporation has a vital asset stolen. They know who did it. They know the building he dropped it off at. Their response is not to send a security team there immediately to secure the asset and lie in wait. Instead, they watch with a remote drone, wait for the pickup crew to arrive, and then send one man who has to rush from headquarters, because that's where they all were, all the way there, and relies on the thieves struggling to find the asset and not leaving because it's dark out. It's like someone tried to write the dumbest motherfuckers alive into an even dumber script and somehow still couldn't invent ineptitude equal to that of the game itself. Because, holy fuck, the game is bad. It's one of those glorious ones where within seconds of starting, you think, oh no. Within seconds of the game ceding control to me, people were glitching, like the NPCs around me bouncing about, jittering around. I'm starting to feel a bit of a migraine in my eye. I'm almost certain it's the frame rate on that thing that's done it. Awful. The guns, I can't remember the last time a game with any sort of budget had guns that felt this awful to use. The weird little wet splat sound effects they make, the lack of damage they feel like they're doing, they feel like toy guns. Even like the shotgun is piss. There's a weird thing they do where you open a menu at any time in the game, and there's a whole bunch of weird quantum leap scenarios where you're just a different protagonist and have to do something really simple, like, I really hesitate to use the phrase tower defense, where there are like half a dozen pre-selected squares on a screen, and you can move 4 robots to occupy them, and robbers will run out of the building, and if you picked wrong, the robots will get shot, and it will be done, and you will have lost. And you work out the best way to place the robots by getting your robots shot and not doing that next time. And you seem to get nothing for this. I tried some of these scenarios. Some of them are like the most dire checkpoint races you could have ever imagined in your life. Done a couple of these submissions. I've also done the strange thing this game does, which it gives you a projected average time that it should take you during a story mission to drive in your car from one location to the next. And it frequently, a message comes up that says, try to beat the projected time. And there's no reward or reason for it. You don't even get a message saying you've done it if you've done it.
Just try and make the game shorter. Go on, try and get through the game quicker.
And they do the thing open world games do, where exposition is happening while you drive, but I'm more invested in rushing through the game because the game told me to rush. I'm being timed. There's no punishment for failing. There's no reward for trying. But the game's put me on a timer. What am I gonna do? Not respond to that shit. So I'm rushing, and I'm almost in awe at how they've managed to make a game that is at once so rushed feeling in terms of how much expo it wants to dump on you and how quickly it wants to move the plot forward with no real establishment, and yet how dragged out, plodding and slow it feels. The degrees to which they've done it simultaneously should be studied in a lab. They played 3 trailers of this before Mads Mikkelsen. I'm genuinely delighted. It's been a while since, especially needing a palate cleanser for the other really bad fucking game that I played this week, quote-unquote game. This is one of those just hopeless cases that I'm not even mad at, because it's just too laughably miserable.
Hi again. I was going to get something to... a whiskey. Good enough, right? gonna try the coil. Here we go. Fuck. I wish I could set a save here. Oh. Bad time to scratch my head. At least I'm getting better at the first stage. Wily won. Need to beat his fucking second. Dubba 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 dubba. Ow. How the fuck do I escape the fire? Done it once. I dodged all of them somehow. I didn't dodge any of them. Ow. I can't get out of the fucking... I fucking fire in this game. Fucking fire in this game is shit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But the ice just holds you there until you get hit. Like that. I really got no more energy. I wish I had 2 more energies. Ow. Didn't really need that, did I? What's the point in that little stop halfway through? buzzing at me. Freeze, Cracker. I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of the fire. I don't understand how the fire works. Press jump. Did I cheat? MegaMan says no. Slow. Here begins the slow walk. No. Okay, just don't let me fucking out of it then. Jump, but never. Well, these are just fires. What if I hold the rapid fire button? I think that would work. Nope. It's doing nothing. What do I do? I'm just fucking hammering everything. Thanks for that, Wily. Just die the first time. Okay. This isn't a very valid strategy. These things have got far too much health. I think there's a limit on how many button presses I can do at once. Here we go. Right. Oh. Oh, I dodged all them. Fuck. Hey. No. I hate how sometimes I break free of that, and sometimes I don't, and I've got no idea what the rhyme or fucking reason is. I don't know when I'm supposed to jump to dodge them either. I used my last E-tank. Oh, I haven't. Shockingly. Hmm. Why am I doing it this way around? This feels weird and wrong. Whatever. I'll make a bust. Sounds like some like MegaMan X2. If you told me this music was for a Sigma 5, I would believe you. press the fucking B button. Press the fucking B button. Never mind, I'm out. Reach it. Can't reach him again. I need to go pee again. Give me a minute. And then we will kill. Defeat Wily. In a moment.
Scenario that this game is in. Even more so, knowing that the devs talked it up that much, and that IO hyped it up that much, that it has been built up as a GTA killer, and it can't even kill time. Fucking hell. Mind's eye.
Well, good to know we started this episode on the most important video game of the week.
Really, the only bit of the only relevant video game-based release, I think, outside of Delta Ring. Truly the only important video game this week. It's the one video game. Let's be clear. It's the one game ever
I mean, if we're getting really pedantic, maybe something else happened this week.
There might be more.
There might be more. There might potentially be a new Nintendo console came out this past week, maybe.
Yeah.
I've heard rumor of such.
What I once felt might be a follow-up to certainly one of my favourite systems of all time has instead become the harbinger of a new low for the industry. And that's incredibly sad and an incredibly strong signal that we have a lower class of executive across the entirety of the game industry. And I said this on Monday. Reggie Fils-Aimé, Satoru Iwata, like, all of the execs from that era were still suits. They were not your friends. But they had some fucking class. They were a better breed of villain. And we don't have that anymore. And it's clear that Nintendo is rolling around in the fucking muck like the rest of the executive swine. And that is fucking sad. $80.
I get where you're coming from. My takeaway from this week being a little different. I will agree with you, and we'll get to it in a second. That we'll get to Welcome Tour. Welcome Tour is its own thing. I'm going to put Welcome Tour to one side for a minute, and a little more broadly. My feelings about the Switch 2, having spent like the better part of a week with it, it is largely just the Switch again, but feeling a bit more premium and a bit more power under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that's all I really need it to be.
That is all I ever wanted from it.
They took a thing that I liked very much and didn't fuck up making a new one. They didn't decide to change it in a way that made it bad. They took the thing and made a better one, and I like that it's a better one.
Yeah, like if in terms of positive things to say, because no, I won't pretend the system is shit, because it's not. I think obviously it's the signal, the standard bearer of some really shitty things, but as a piece of kit, it is good. And you're right, I didn't want anything else other than a continuation, a linear upgrade to the Switch, and that is what it is.
As much as, like, saying this is going to initially sound like I'm downplaying what this is, I don't mean this as a critique necessarily. It feels like a Switch Pro in many ways. It is the Switch. We made it nicer. Your backwards compatible library just plays better, and it's got new stuff on it. Yeah. And it can play stuff your old one couldn't, but it's just kind of another Switch, and that's great.
I will say, of all the games in the world to benefit from HDR, Nintendo's suite of games,
right?
First parties, with the colour palette they have, I am very angry about the price of Mario Kart. I, as a fair critic, have to admit, it has fucked my eyes. Like, it is, not since I've been on shrooms and looked at the colour pink for 2 hours have I felt like my eyes have been fucked like that. The colours of that game in HDR are magnificent. It's not $80 magnificent, because I could get drugs for cheaper, but it is magnificent.
It like Mario Kart World as a launch title, it does look gorgeous. Like, I really like a lot of what they've done with the vehicle and character.
Let's give this another go.
This real sort of squash and stretch bounciness with the way they interact with the world.
Me? Do. I like how he lands like. I like how this is literally just Spark Mandrill's weapon. I like his look of horror as well. Good. I fucking jumped. Fuck off. I fucking jumped again, you fucking wank fuck. That would look like skill if I could do it again. Press the fucking jump button, you fucking wank! Covers my feelings on the matter. Avoid doing. Fucking. We got this. We can do this. Easy. Easiest boss ever. It's literally a child's game for children. Fucking missing every single time. Wham, 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 wham. Wham, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Take. Let's do an E-Tank. I don't know why they chose to get rid of the rewinds and shit for this game in particular. Why the fuck did I just run around the floor? How do I aim this? Literally, how do I aim this? Oh, that's all that got. On, let me break out of that thing. I killed him! Yay! I won! I beat him! I keep saying killed him, even though I know that's not how this works. Ooh! I beat Mega Man 7, and it only needed a little bit of cheating. Okay, I give up. I'm sorry about all the trouble. I go quietly, yeah? I don't trust you, Wily. I'm gonna do what I should have done years ago. Or forget Mega Man. Robots cannot harm humans. I am more than a robot. Die, Wily! Nein, bitte! Nein! Auf Wiedersehen! Uff. Oh, mein Kopfschmerz. Uff. Yeah. Too late, Mega Man. He who hesitates is lost. Ignore the first rule of robotics and all that. Asimov says what now? Mega Man 7! Best Mega Man. Producer, Professor F. Anna? You people under the singular name Planner. Keep that. Key. 2-meter, 50-centimeter man. Nice. His head comes off. He looks so goofy. Beep, beep. Beep, Special thanks. Alpha F? Astro Kokizo? Izzo. And a load of other people. And 882. Don't forget 882. Turbo Man! That time I cheesed him. I killed him before his health, like, spawned. Base. Rebel. Forte. Gospel. And Capcom. All staff. Whip, 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 whip. It's the Giant Eddie. Is that it? The sepia photo lasts forever. Thank you for playing. Whip, 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 whip. I'm guessing that's the password at the bottom. 1995. One thing I've got to do. Turn that off. I want to play Mega Man 8 as intended. And if I get really, really pissed off, then I will. But for now, I will leave you in someone's capable. How capable? I will start Mega Man 8 tomorrow. Who shall we say hi to? Got oh, what? No, I don't want spoilers. Actually, if anything, I'm surprised how few. Fine. Tell you what. Let's raid Aurora Visage, because if anyone is going to have an appreciation, fucking say. Right. Let's go see who's online on. We go say hi to. Right, okay, let's. In on She Bewitched. I'll be back with some Mega Man tomorrow. Goodbye.